Hi guys, today I wanted to just go ahead and read a story to you. It's called The Brand New Kid by Couric. And in our class we've got Finnegan, who is new to our school. So this is in honor of Finn. Ellie McSneely and Carrie O'Toole were running and laughing. The first day of school was today, and they wondered just what was in store. Would this be a good day? And would this be a good school year? They kept fingers crossed that they would be in the same class. And on a big table they had to pass. They checked to find out which room they should go to. McSnelly, 240. O'Toole, I don't know. Oh, here it is, dear. You're 240 as well. They squealed with delight. Oh, gee, this was swell. 240 meant that they would both have Miss Kincaid, the best teacher in the whole school. They took their seats quickly, and Miss Kincaid called the roll. Emily Allen, here. Tyler, here. Peter, Raquel, here too. She went down the list until she was all through. Then she got to the boy who was not in her book. We have a new student. They all turned to look. His name is a different one. It's Lazlo S. Gasky. He's new to our school and the town of Lasky. Please welcome him. Won't you all please say hi? There's a picture of Lazlo. His hair was so blonde, why, it was almost white. It stuck out all over. It didn't look right. His lips were bright pink, his eyes very blue. He looked at his feet and he fidgeted too. He was quiet at first and then he yelled out, "Hello!" His voice booming so loud it made Ellie say, "Whoa!" The other kids laughed. Gee, this new boy was weird. Too different and strange they fit. They thought that it would be for him to fit in. Now, class, Miss Kincaid said. Her voice was shrill and tight. Let's focus on learning and getting things right. She turned from the students while chalk was her tool, and she wrote, "Welcome back to Brookhaven School." They sharpened their pencils and picked up their books. All morning long they kept shooting him looks. They headed to gym class, a quick softball game, and then they went to pick teams. But no one mentioned his name. At lunch, Ricky Jensen, who thought he was so cool, made everyone laugh when he shouted, "Hey, fool." As Lazlo was leaving the line with his tray, someone tripped him, and his food went every which way. The students all froze when they saw Lazlo's face with French fries and ketchup all over the place. So these first few weeks were lonely for this brand new kid. They made fun of him and all that he said and did. He kept his head bowed and he stopped trying to please. He simply prepared for the next taunt or tease. And a taunt is like when you yell out something that's not very nice about a kid. And there's Lazlo. One day after school, Ellie was walking out the door and she saw someone there that she had not seen before. She had tears in her eyes and her face looked tired and worn. "Who is that?" Ellie asked of a student that she saw. "Oh, that's Lazlo's mother," said Susie McGraw. "Her son's having trouble. She might pull him out. This school may be wrong for him. She's full of doubt." Ellie watched Mrs. Gatsky as she walked toward her car, and she thought about how things were going so far, and about how Lazlo felt different and strange, and she wondered out loud, just what exactly could she arrange? "I've got it," she said. "I'm going to ask him to play at my house after school one day." So the next morning she walked him to his locker. "Would you like to come over and play one day, maybe soccer?" Stunned, he said, "Oh, please come to my house and play." So Ellie said, "Sure, let's pick a day." "How about Thursday?" he said with a smile that hadn't been on his face in a while. They walked home from school with their books in their arms. They passed meadows and farms. They arrived at his door and they were greeted by a French poodle. And Mrs. Gatsky was there with a plate full of warm strudel. And you can see that strudel is just a really yummy, warm, cake. As they munched on the pastry, they made quite a mess. And Lazlo said, "Do you know how to play chess?" Ellie said, "Yeah, but I'm not that great." "That's okay." And pretty soon he said, "Checkmate." That means that he won. The afternoon ended and Ellie said, "That was fun." Lazlo smiled and said, "Hey, thanks a ton. Thanks for coming to my house and being my friend at a school in a town where I just don't fit in." And at school the next day, the kid stopped her and said, "You were walking with Lazlo. Are you sick in the head?" Ellie paused, and here's what she said. "Now I know him, you see. Lazlo's not so different from you and me. He's terrific at chess, and his mom is really sweet. Playing soccer? The guy doesn't have 2 left feet." And 2 left feet, boys and girls, means that he's really coordinated. He uses his left foot and his right foot equally as well. He might look strange and have an accent and stuff, but if you knew him, you would like him and it wouldn't be so tough. Carrie looked at her friend and she thought for a while, and when Lazlo walked up, she gave him a big smile. "Hey, Ellie. Hey, Lazlo, do you want to go play?" And they all walked outside on a beautiful day. The end. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this story, and welcome to Finn, to Carrollton School, and I cannot wait to meet everybody in person. Just such a smile makes such a difference. So you guys are having a great first week of school, and I can't wait for you to listen to the story. Bye-bye.